Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Mommy Mondays. So today I'm going to be doing the stay-at-home moms tag. If you can tell by the title, I am a stay-at-home mom, duh. But I'm going to be doing the stay-at-home moms tag, and I just wanted to do a tag that I can relate to and that maybe some of you guys can relate to. So if you're interested in seeing this tag, please keep on watching. Okay, question number 1. Why did you decide to be a stay-at-home mom? It kind of just happened. Like, I definitely feel like when I first became pregnant, I thought, at the 6-week mark, I would be going back to work, and I didn't. But it kind of just happened, and then looking at like daycare prices just made it make more sense. So it was like, you might as well, because weighing out those options, especially at the time of her being a newborn, we would have been paying way more to send her to daycare rather than if I just stayed home. Number 2, how hard was it to adjust from working to staying at home? It wasn't that hard, only because I was a nanny before I was pregnant. So I think I was like used to kind of not being in the work field. So it kind of made it an easy transition, not going to work, because I didn't go straight from like working to being a stay-at-home mom, if that makes sense. I had a whole year where I was a nanny, so that made it easy. How long do you plan on staying home? So far I've been home for a year. She will be a year and some change. She will be 18 months in February. I plan on staying home probably till the summer of this year. Then I'll probably go back to work and transition her into daycare. When you go back to work, would you go full-time or part-time? I would definitely go full-time. I'm the type, if I'm working, I want to reap the benefits. So I want to get everything that I possibly can out of my job. I don't just want to go to work just to go to work. I would want to get the benefits. Only way I would not do that is if I was doing YouTube full time, because that doesn't come with all your health care and all that. But if it was a regular job, I'm going full time. How old is your child? She is 17 months. She will be 18 months, which is 1.5 on February the 13th. How hard is it to be home all day? So sometimes it gets really hard because I just feel like, oh my gosh, here we go. But I just try to do things like videos. I try to get dressed, get both of us dressed so that we don't feel like we're home. I try to get out as much as we can, even if it's going to the store. Little breaks in the day really help, so I like doing that a lot. But it's not really that hard. Do you have any mom friends? No, not in the area. I don't. I am in a lot of mom groups on Facebook, and I'll leave some of them down in the description box if you guys want to join. So yeah, I am in a lot of mom groups, but as far as mom friends, like physically, right here, no, I don't have any mom friends. How do you keep your relationship exciting and alive? So this was hard, like, to adjust to, but I just kind of learned that I have to juggle both. So, even if it means sitting Kdot in her chair for a little bit, she'll cry for a minute, but usually if something's on that she likes, that's a good 35, 45 minutes that, we can have to ourselves. So just kind of juggling it, right now while she's newly walking and all that, it is difficult because she wants to be down and running, but she wants you to be in the area at the same time. So that does make it difficult, but just finding that time and just making sure you have that time and take advantages of nap times and stuff like that. Do you have a daily routine or do you go with the flow? Oh, we go with the flow. Like, there's no routine anywhere around us. Like, we literally go with the flow every single day. Like, sometimes I wish it was different, but the flow works for us. So yeah, we just go with the flow. do you put on makeup, do your hair, work out every day? So I don't do it every day, none of those. I don't work out ever, but I'm gonna start. But doing my hair and makeup, I do them when it's time to film, or if I just want to get cute one day, I'll do it. But it's not an everyday thing, but at least I try to do it at least 3 times out of the week, sometimes 4. Do you have alone time with your significant other? Yes, like I said in the previous question about keeping your relationship alive, you just have to find times to make it work. Also, a great time, sometimes you have to stay up late, but bedtime is an awesome time because it's like their sleep. You know, what can they really do? But yeah, just finding time, and that's important. She does have to go with us on like a lot of date nights, but once again, making it work. I think that's what parenthood, especially being a stay-at-home mom, is all about, just making it work. What advice would you give to new stay-at-home moms? The advice I would give would be to breathe. You're gonna get stressed out, so I'm not even gonna say don't get stressed out, because you're going to get stressed out. But take that stress and just have you time. So if it's a time you need to put them down for a second, put them down. They'll be fine. And just make sure that you don't forget about you. So with me, a good thing is doing videos, because it's a good way for me to remember me, remember what I enjoy. So don't forget about you and just breathe. If you need a moment, say you need a moment. If you're home by yourself and you need a moment, put them down, take your moment, because you can't be effective if you're not effective inside, you know, if that makes sense. So that would definitely be like the number one tip. Also, another tip would be do your own thing. So like I said, how we go with the flow, some other stay-at-home moms have a full-blown schedule. Do what works for you. Nah, that's it. And then it'll be a breeze. You got this. And then the last question is, do you have me time? Oh yeah, I do. Not as much as I'm used to, but every second I get, I'm like, oh, yes, thank you, Jesus. So yeah, and me time is definitely important, even if it's waking up a couple hours before them, and even if you're just laying in bed going through your timeline. That's still me time. That's still time that they're not up. Take advantage of that time. But that's really all I can say about the me time. You have to kind of find your own me time. Sometimes if she's playing with Legos, I'm like, let me get away and just do something. Because it's like, let me find some me time. So just finding it when you can. But yeah, those are all the questions. Just like my last tag, I will be sure to leave them all in the description box below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.